You guys didn't say anything in the comments about whether or not you like the camera to be on the table or if you like it to be on the ground over there. I like it on the ground for a couple of reasons. One, I can use one camera and I can spread the card right here on the edge and you can more or less see it. But when I hold it up like that, you don't see the card so well. So that's why I put it on the table. I brought this other camera to run as a second camera for when I spread the cards out. And maybe that will work better. I don't know that I want to start doing a 2-camera move though, because that's going to be more things to edit. I don't know. I think I'm overthinking it. You notice how dolled up I am today, see? Wearing my little peridot earrings. Are these peridot or are these emerald? I think these are emerald. And the necklace, everything from my mom. I have a ring too to go with this set. My mom made this blouse for me many, I want to say 1991. I'm not even joking. I still have like a whole wardrobe my mom made me that year in 1991 because I went on this diet called Unique the One Day Diet and I lost a ton of weight. I think I was down to like 150 from 205 pounds. Right now I have like 178, okay? So this thing's not buttoning. I need to get to 150, but I'm not even beating myself up. I put it on because I want to feel close to her today because today marks 10 years since she passed away. You know, a lot of people believe that you don't really die, you just go to another realm. I kind of think that too. People will come at you and say, the Bible says when somebody passes away, they're in the grave sleep. I'm like, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe they're in the grave sleeping, just waiting for Jesus to come again. I think they can see us from the other side, and I think they can try to communicate with us. No, I don't try to tap into talking to the dead, but every now and again I'll ask my mom a question out loud. And I know she hears me because one ice cube will spit from the fridge. We have a brand new fridge, but it's spitting one ice cube every now and again when we're talking about my mom. I know it's her. We used to have a fridge that did that many years ago after my Uncle Les passed in 2002. It would spit one ice cube. And at the same time, his ex-wife's fridge up in Utah would spit an ice cube. So we knew that was him. So when the ice cube thing started after we got the new fridge, I kept saying, Mom, is that you or is it Uncle Les, right? We really feel like it's my mom. Because sometimes it'll happen when my dad calls. Oh, he's talking to me again, by the way. So I'm going to pull 10 cards. Oh, let me go ahead and put on this camera. The question that I want to ask is about Susie Wiles. Because news came out yesterday, or Friday or whatever, today's Sunday, that she is retiring or leaving the Trump administration. So we did a read on her maybe 3 videos ago, and I want to play a little piece of it right now. I don't save my videos anymore because I don't have any space on my external hard drives. I have 13 terabytes. Is that a fly or a bee? 13 terabytes of hard drive space. I'm not gonna delete anything off of those hard drives because a lot of that stuff has vlogs with my mom in it. So I'm just gonna have to buy more hard drive in the future, but for right now it's not that important. So we're just gonna play back my videos off of YouTube because I don't even know how to download it. If you see me edit like an older video into a newer video, it's because I still had it on my desktop, okay? And then maybe we'll pull a one carder to see if she's gonna make it through this breast cancer because for some reason they all make it. Let me stop this one. Bundy was testifying and decided not to take the oath. And who's she doing the most, girl? You see cancer don't grab you already and you're still doing the most. Is Susie Wiles an op? Is Susie Wiles an op? She tried to bring Trump down because she said, she mad at everybody. She said, let Trump be Trump. Let that ballot. Okay, the reason why I asked if she was an op in this video is because sometimes she do things that's kind of against Trump. Now, you know I don't like Trump. But I'm not in this to pick any sides right here. We're just kind of reading the energy and trying to learn, right? So you'll see me say positive things about these people like, oh my God, they're going to actually succeed at whatever. And so we're not going to make up things. But she's the one that leaked all that stuff to Vanity Fair when she was gossiping about each member of the cabinet. And then all the pictures came out ugly, right? Even her picture was ugly. And she's done several things to where I think she's not working in his best interest, right? So I want to know, is she an op? And then I asked the question, you know, like if she's going to be leaving. And the card came up, the 6 of Swords came up, showing that she's going to go to calmer waters. And so if she's leaving, let me fast forward.
Expansion, growth. She's like, F this noise. When this fool is done, get out the office or in the grave, I need to still have my career going.
We got the 301s, which is about expansion and growth. And my intuition was saying that she's like, I'm going to bounce off of the ship now while I can, because I need to have my career after all is said and done. She's 69 and she's fighting stage 1 breast cancer.
The hell? Who's she expanding? Who's she talking to? The Queen of Pentacles. That could be her. I usually say she's the Queen of Swords because she's the White House Chief of Staff. She has to talk for him, right? But she could be the Queen of Pentacles because she got that money. She got all money. All money.
All money.
All money. The Six of Swords. She's moving to come. She moved. She done. She done with Hiras. She done. You know where that word Ras came from? R-A-S-S.
So I think we can safely say we're getting one right with Susie, as long as she leaves. She hasn't left yet, and she says that this is foolishness, poppycock. What they're talking about is poppycock. I put that word. I didn't make it up, but I put that word. She didn't say that word, but I'm saying that word. All right, let's start it. And so I'm going to clap, because when I clap, I can sync up the two cameras. And we're going to cut the deck. Hold on. Let me zoom in more so you don't see my chin. And we're gonna lay out 10 cards. We're gonna do a Celtic cross for Suze. You know, I don't understand older people that use these childish nicknames still in their grown adult life. My name is Barbara. That's why the channel is called Tarot with Barbara. And my nickname as a child growing up, I don't know if I moved some, was Babs. You know, I'm from Belize, so we don't say Babs like American people say Babs. We say Babs. And my other nickname, for people who knew me, like my immediate family members, and now that I'm married to Joe, some of my in-laws will call me this nickname, right? Because I've been married to Joe for 40 years. Am I doing it right? Yeah. And so they'll call me the same nickname. But other people are not allowed to call me that nickname. And the reason why is because it puts a layer of protection between me and the audience, you know, because I told you my other channel I have more subscribers there, and people become familiar really quickly with you, and then they act like they've known you 20 years when they just met you 20 minutes ago. So the question is Susie Wiles really leaving? Is she really leaving? We got the Emperor as the signifying card. She can be the Emperor energy, but I think she's the Queen of Pentacles, like the last video said. The Nine of Wands, passion, bold, adventure, daring, swift. She's trying to, this is the challenge. She's trying to get out of there quick. I really feel like she's trying to go. Strength. She's trying to build, this is the foundation of the read. She's trying to build up her strength so she can come back and fight another day, because like I said before, she's been in politics forever, generations, and she comes from old money. You know, she was the one too that said that Trump has a alcoholic's personality. He doesn't drink. He's never drank. Now, there's been rumors that he takes drugs, but he's never drank, as far as we know. But he has an alcoholic's personality, according to her, because her dad was an alcoholic, and she sees the symptoms or the signs. The world is in the past. She's trying to get out of there, but whatever she was trying to achieve, completion, fulfillment, that's in the past. Oh, what? Oh, I just wanted to show this camera the lady cards, right? Because I'm like, why am I not showing it to this camera? The Five of Cups is the overarching energy: loss, grief, regret, mourning, sorrow. Okay, she regretting everything that she's done to put Trump in. She was with him since 2016. She was in his cabinet then. I don't remember what position, but now she's not the Speaker of the House. What is she? Chief of Staff. First female Chief of Staff. She's the one that I told you looked like Trunchbull. And internally, it's the Page of Pentacles. This is about patience, waiting, contemplating. She waiting to make her move, guys. The Ten of Wands, this is about an ending, burden, stress, overloaded. She, you know, it could be the cancer that she's fighting, because stage 1 doesn't mean like a walk in the park, you know. Stage 1 can mean weeks of rounds of chemo and a lumpectomy or a mastectomy. Doesn't have to mean that you don't go through all of that, okay? They say that nobody can even touch her or hug her because she can become infected easily because her immune system is down because of the chemo. I know that, you know, when my mom went through it. We weren't even allowed to use the bathroom after my mom used it without cleaning the seat, because even her pee could have affected us because the chemo is in it, right? So the Chariot, ambition, victory, willpower, movement, she moving. But if you notice with the Chariot, the Sphinxes are laying down. So it's a slow movement. So I don't think it's going to happen like right now. I think it's going to happen by the midterms. The Knight of Pentacles, practical, reliable, hardworking. And what we or she don't see coming. Oh, there she is. There she is, the Queen of Pentacles. From this read, I think yes. She is going to leave the cabinet. She is going to resign. I said retire earlier, but it's resign. She is going to resign. If you want, we can ask Lenormand. I like to use Lenormand as a backup. She will resign, but I don't think it's going to happen like right now. We're in June 7th. It might happen before November, but I think she's kind of eyeing close to the midterms. And I thought to myself, why would Susie Wiles be leaving at this moment, right? She's the Trump whisperer. She whispers stuff in his ears. Hey, you want to come on with me for the gush, babe? I'm not ready for the gush yet though, but just inviting you. Why would she want to leave now? Because my first thought is, oh, let's do Lenormand. Let's do Lenormand to see, to just confirm that question about is she leaving or not. Let's do Lenormand to confirm that, okay? We're going to put her in the middle. We're going to ask the same question. Is she leaving? Is she really leaving? The next question that we're going to ask though is, why is she leaving? Is it because of the Cancer? Or is it because she sees the writing on the wall? All right. The next question after that I'm going to ask, is the writing on the wall the fact that Trump is dying? Because everybody's saying that now. And I mean, all of us are dying. Every day that you live, you're dying. And if you're not, this is not funny, but I had a friend who lost her young daughter at age 15, the lady who sold us this house, the realtor. And it was tragic and sudden. She was doing a sport and she collapsed, and there was something wrong with her heart, but it wasn't a heart attack. She had prolonged QT syndrome. And my friend swears it's because of the pesticides that they spray in that part of Fontana where she lived, because they used to have a lot of chicken ranches and a lot of house flies. And she swears it's because of that, and I kind of believe. She's moved out. She lives in another town now. But in any case, when her daughter died, she said that to me. She says, we're all dying every day, Barbara, and if you're not sure of that, stop bathing. And you'll see how you smell, and you're going to know that you're decaying. And I never forgot that. She didn't, oh, I want to look for Susie. She didn't mean to be, gauche or rude or anything like that, but it kind of stuck with me. So we're all dying every day. But is Trump really undying? Like I told you guys before, Belizean people will say undying, not UN dying, but ON dying, that actively dying. And they're even saying, I'm looking for the woman, right? They're even saying that he is, do it this way, that he's going to die in public. Well, Joshua, my son, has always said that one of these days he's going to be giving one of his hateful speeches. The woman finally came up. And he's going to grab his chest and fall to the ground and die in front of us, because if that doesn't happen, they're going to weaken at burning him. And but these people are not saying that. They're saying that he'll sit there asleep like he's been doing lately. They're doing abuse on that man. I don't like that man, but I don't like for them to abuse elders. And he'll be like this sleeping, and they're going to be giving their speeches, and you know how they talk loud, they're like, yes, Mr. President, yes, Mr. President, to wake him up, right? They'll say all of that and he won't budge. And then they'll go to touch him because it's time for him to talk, and he'll just keel over like that. That's what people are saying online. Even doctors are saying that. And what will they do then? Shut the feed? Try to weaken? I don't know what they'll do. So the first card we got is the key. The key unlocks stuff. The key is always good at the start of a sentence. So the question is she leaving? That's the question. Is she leaving? The next one is the ring. She has a contract elsewhere. Yes, she's leaving. She's got a job lined up already. That's her in the middle, right where we put her. The mice is about anxiety and worry and stress. She's stressed out. She's stressed out. Probably the sickness stressing her out too. And then this is about the money and finances and stuff like that. Let's check the fish. Let's double check the fish. Make sure I have the right meaning for it. Yeah, wealth, independence, funding, money. Yeah, like she don't have enough money. She's definitely leaving, guys. Don't let her lie to us. She's leaving. So the next question that we're asking was, is she leaving because of the sickness? We're going to pull 5 cards. Is she leaving because of the cancer? which I kind of think not, because look what came up. All that money came up in the Lenormand just now, right? So let me see. Oh, I don't have my watch on. It's in my pocket. Okay. Five cards. Man, this is, I'm not gonna edit this until after I come back from the cemetery, from visiting my sister and visiting our mom. I hope my younger brother's not gonna go there today. He's been feuding with me since 2018 for nothing. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. This is about family. This is about family. Strength again. She's trying to build her strength. The Knight of Cups, something romantic. This came up in her read the last time too, and I wonder who the hell was this, right? The World again. Look, like I didn't even shuffle these cards. Completion, fulfillment, travel. And the Page of Pentacles, patience, waiting, contemplating. I think it's part, because this family thing tells me she wants to spend time with her family because of the sickness. So I would say a good 30% of her leaving is because of the cancer, but the next 70% is about saving her own skin and landing on her feet with making more money. You think that's fair? So the next question that I want to ask, well, I wanted to ask if she's leaving because Trump's dying. Wasn't that one of the questions? So I guess the question should be, is Trump truly dying right now? They're saying that the portal that opens up when you're born is the same portal that opens up when you die sometimes for some people. That's why you'll see some people die around their birthday, like a little bit before, a little bit after, or on their birthday. Not everybody, but some people. They're saying it's the same portal that opens up. Like when we lost our dog last year, we lost the dog on Mommy's Mommy's death anniversary. We lost Cora last year, 1 year. Today makes 1 year since we lost Cora. You see how long it took my son Jory to get another puppy, right? This is only his third dog in his entire life. All right, so the question, 5 cards, is Trump dying, like actively dying? Like, because we know he has a lot of things wrong with him, and when he went missing for 8 or 9 days recently over Memorial Day weekend, people are saying he had a heart valve replaced, or they put a stent in, or whatever it is. I think it's something serious, and I think they're giving him a lot of medication, stuff that we the public can't even get. But I don't understand, with all the medication that they give him, it's kind of chilly today too, by the way, guys, with all the medication that they give him, how come he's not like dying from the side effects? Even when I take Flonase, everything dries out on me. It has a side effect, you know. Everything has a side effect. How come I not have none for him? That's what we don't see coming. Judgment. He'll be judged. If not by us, it's going to be by God. There's secrets. There's secrets going on here, guys. Secret lovers. The 6 of Wands. Oh my God. It's going to be public. It's going to be public, guys. It's going to be public, because this is about public recognition. Jesus. 4 of Cups. He's bored. He's apathetic. He's disconnected, and probably because of the sickness and the so-called dementia they say he has. The King of Cups. This is Biden. Why Biden keep coming up? You know Biden gonna be the one feel sorry for him the most, right? Because the man has a lot of empathy. Did you guys see the fight that's going on with Hunter Biden and the whole public on Twitter? Oh my God, I'm loving it. 9 of Pentacles. Self-sufficiency, luxury, rewards, plenty. This is what we don't see coming. So I would say yes, he's actively dying, but I don't think it's gonna happen like right away. Like I don't think it's gonna happen by his birthday, which is June 14th, in a week from now. I don't think it'll happen then. I bet it happens by the 4th of July, if it's gonna happen. We can't wait till no midterms for them to cheat again. I don't know that it'll happen by his birthday. Let's push it out to July 4th. Let's pull Lenormand on that same question. I like Lenormand as my backup, right? Let's pull Lenormand. I can't wait to get my printer to make my own cards, guys. Oh, one of them is backwards, upside down, inside out. We're going to put Trump in the middle. And we're going to say, is he that? What? Why are all of them backwards like this? Okay, we'll fix that later. We don't waste time to fix the cards on camera. Does this even help? Because the way the camera angle is, I don't even know if this is helping. The second camera. There he is. It's just basically to keep me honest, to let you guys see what cards are coming with. You guys know I'm not going to lie because I'm learning. Why would I lie when I'm learning? There's a block. There's some kind of, probably a blockage in his heart. What's the bear about? I saw somebody said the bear had a different meaning than what I was saying. One of the meanings was different. Let's see. The bear is about power, protection, authority. And then there he is in the middle. And here's the bouquet. The bouquet is about beautiful things though. The 9. Are we going to like take flowers to him? It's about happiness, beauty, gift, pleasant. And then the stork is about newness. Transformation, I believe. Let's see, 17. It's about change, birth, new ideas, transformation. Well, it didn't say transition. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be dying on his birthday like people are saying. But I think soon. I think before the year ends, right? I'm hoping it's not by the midterms because that's going to cause a whole bunch of chaos for our midterms. All right, so what do we want to ask for the gush? Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden. What is his end goal? What is Hunter Biden's end goal? Because he's fighting with these people on Twitter, but it's not like a vicious fight. It's just like he really knows. Like the MAGA people came for him and said, "Oh, that bag of drugs that was left in the White House, we know that was yours." And he says, "Absolutely not. I would have never left my drugs behind." Because he's clean and sober now, right? So somebody told him to run for president, and he goes, "And if I win, the first thing I'm going to do is find that person that the drugs belong to and give it to them." I mean, he's just being so petty, you know, petty. I love it. I live and I love. This is Fumi de Solitude. She says that, are we living and loving, darling? I love that content creator from Africa. All right. Well, she lives in England. She's African originally, lives in England. She has American citizenship, African citizenship, and English citizenship. My God. My God. All right. So we're looking for Hunter. We're looking for the man. Hunter, are you okay, my love? What are we asking? I just want to know if he's okay. You know, meaning he's still clean of drugs. Are you okay, my darling? Are you okay? When it takes too long to come up, I check the bottom. There we go, Hunter. Was the bear there? I hope that was the one. Okay. So the bear is about power, authority, right? Protection. And we have the clouds. It's a little bit about confusion. Maybe he's trying to think if he should run. I don't think he will, though. He's in the middle. And then the key is going to unlock something good for him. The key is always a good one, even when you don't want it to be. Then the anchor keeps you safe or stuck. I think he's safe. I think he's good. I might record a video after this one and then put up 2 back to back. Thank you guys for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Okay, I hear you can't hype yet, but we'll get to 500 soon and you'll be able to hype.